MicroVision, which is developing LiDAR sensors for the automotive industry, has been making progress towards commercialization in recent months, achieving various milestones related to partnerships with customers. Shares of MicroVision, MVIS, have skyrocketed, up by 17% after the company reported fourth quarter results. MicroVision continues to march towards commercializing its technology and generating product revenue. Today, we'll tell you why MicroVision stock is a financial game changer. Number 8. MicroVision news is driving its stock. MicroVision works on LiDAR technology, which is used in autonomous cars. The outlook for autonomous driving is promising, especially with giants Alphabet and Microsoft throwing their weight into the space. On February 22nd, MicroVision completed a $50 million at-the-market stock offering, following Tesla and NIO and using its stock price peak as a chance to issue new shares. In 2020, Tesla issued stock 3 times despite CEO Elon Musk categorically denying the need for raising capital in January 2020. More recently, cannabis company Sundial Growers SNDL also issued new shares, whereas Tesla and NIO stock rose after raising capital. Markets have treated SNDL and MVIS differently, and their stocks have fallen. On February 11th, MicroVision gave an update on its long-range LiDAR sensor technology. The company said that it was on track to have A samples in April 2021, and that it had started testing the technology outdoors. Number 7. MVIS stock forecast. As MVIS was a penny stock before this recent rally began, not many analysts covered it. After the surge in its stock price, MicroVision's market capitalization is $2.4 billion. The MicroVision stock price gained 0.97% on the last trading day, Monday, April 5, 2021, rising from $15.54 to $15.69. During the day, the stock fluctuated 7.70%, from a day low of $15.15 to a day high of $16.32. The price has been going up and down for this period, and there has been a negative 9.57% loss for the last 2 weeks. Volume fell on the last day by negative 17 million shares, and in total, 9 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $139.64 million. You should take into consideration that falling volume on higher prices causes divergence and may be an early warning about possible changes over the next couple of days. The stock lies in the lower part of a very wide and strong rising trend in the short term, and this may normally pose a very good buying opportunity. If the lower trend floor is $12.88 is broken, it will firstly indicate a slower rate of rising, but may also be an early warning for trend shift. Number 6. High potential for growth ahead. According to research by Allied Market Research, the global LiDAR market was valued at $700.2 million in 2019 and is projected to reach $2.90 billion by 2027, growing at a CAGR of 20.1% from 2020 to 2027. LiDAR technology is utilized by the vast majority of companies that are developing autonomous driving technology, which is also often associated with electric vehicles. According to another research by Research and Markets, the global autonomous driverless car market was valued at $24.1 billion in 2019 and is expected to project a CAGR of 18.06% during 2020-2025. The autonomous car market is estimated to reach $60 billion by 2030. Thus, the potential growth in revenue once the development of the LiDAR sensors is completed is a big one. I take the buy side on MVIS stock. It is reasonable to expect further growth of MVIS stock price as explained above, as the company nears to completion of the next stage of development of the long-range LiDAR sensors, along with the company's potential strategic transaction, it's reasonable to expect high growth in sales and revenue. Number 5. Signals and forecasts. Volume fell during the last trading day despite gaining prices. This causes a divergence between volume and price, and it may be an early warning. The stock should be watched closely. Some negative signals were issued as well, and these may have some influence on the near short-term development. The MicroVision stock holds a buy signal from the short-term moving average. At the same time, however, the long-term average holds a general sell signal. Since the long-term average is above the short-term average, there is a general sell signal in the stock, giving a more negative forecast for the stock. On further gains, the stock will meet resistance from the long-term moving average at $16.18. On a fall, the stock will find some support from the short-term average of $14.53. A breakup through the long-term average will give another buy signal, while a fall below the short-term average will add another sell signal and strengthen the general signal. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Tuesday, February 16, 2021, and so far it has fallen negative 33.85%. Further fall is indicated until a new bottom pivot has been found. Number 4. Support, risk, and stop loss. MicroVision finds support from accumulated volume at $15.54. And this level may hold a buying opportunity, as an upwards reaction can be expected when the support is being tested. This stock may move very much during a day volatility, and with a very large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is considered to be very high risk. During the last day, the stock moved $1.17 between high and low, or 7.70%. For the last week, the stock has had a daily average volatility of 19.84%. Number 3. Is MicroVision a good investment? A recent contract of up to $22 billion between Microsoft, NASDAQ, MSFT, and the U.S. Army for a HoloLens 2 may have been behind the latest rally for MicroVision. Investors seem to be responding to the news of MicroVision being potentially involved with the deal. The company has taken AI-connected devices to another level, after all, providing seamless interaction through display, touch, gesture, and sense. MicroVision is working on LiDAR technology, which Musk is not a fan of. That said, Musk is also pessimistic about hydrogen fuel cell technology, despite Nikola, Toyota Motors, and Hyundai all working on hydrogen cars. NIO, also known as the Tesla of China, has used LiDAR technology in its upcoming sedan, the ET7. Number 2. Will Apple buy MicroVision? This latest rally seems to be coming from a widely held belief that the company will make a deal with Apple, AAPL stock report. With Apple moving forward with its self-driving car technology, the tech titan has made it clear that they are looking for help. More specifically, Apple is looking for a partner that has strong light detection and ranging LiDAR technology. MicroVision happens to have one of the best LiDAR systems available today. Last month, the company announced that it has made progress with its first-generation MEMS dynamic scanning long-range LiDAR sensor module. MicroVision believes that this will facilitate its development objective of producing hardware for demonstration and benchmarking by April 2021. LiDAR stocks rallied late last year after reports emerged that Apple would be launching an EV, electric vehicle, by the middle of this decade. Reports suggest Apple has been struggling to find partners for its EV project, codenamed Titan. The iPhone maker was said to be in talks with Hyundai, Kia Motors, and Nissan for an EV partnership. However, both Hyundai, Kia, and Nissan denied having the talks. Many have been speculating that Apple will buy MicroVision. The purchase would align well with its EV and autonomous driving plans. Number 1. Should you buy or sell MVIS stock? Right now, the hype around MVIS is about two things. First, there's no doubt that collision avoidance technology has an important role to play in the automotive industry. Second, with so many players touting solutions, the market is likely to consolidate. That said, MVIS stock is a highly speculative name. Wall Street Bets, the Reddit community that pumped up GameStop and AMC Theater stock, is also bullish on MVIS. A comment upvote over 1,500 times called MicroVision's technology more advanced than competitors and suggested MVIS stock was undervalued. MVIS stock has run up recently, boosted by its LiDAR technology progress and possible acquisition by Apple. If the company's LiDAR technology is successful, it will be a game changer for the stock. However, like all other companies working on new technology, MicroVision is also subject to execution risk. Interestingly, according to Musk, most of Tesla's value comes from its mobility business, not automotive. After the rally in MVIS stock, it looks like a sell. However, investors could consider buying the stock if the price dips further. The red-hot return on MicroVision in 2021 might be surprising to some. After all, the company suffered a near delisting in 2019 and a failed buyout attempt last year. But despite the odds, MVIS stock is now trading at over $2 billion market cap, up over 198% year to date. The reason for its newfound success? Claims of new autonomous driving technology that might make it a leader in the space. As exciting as all this sounds, investors should still beware the hype. To quote an old age adage, while history never repeats itself, it often rhymes. Despite the promise of game-changing autonomous driving technology and talk of a potential buyout, MicroVision could easily drive off another cliff. It has done so in the past. All things considered, do let us know in the comments, will you have MVIS stock on your watch list? Please subscribe to the Stock Advisor. Thanks for watching.